So what's about the Ministers of the Union? Tell me about it.
Oh, God, don't talk about money. He said how we supposed to talk about money. He said, "Cause he going to say he take money to run the church," and that is true. And that is true.
Well, how much money
Man,
does it take to run the average church, you think, every
Man,
month
I
successfully?
wouldn't dare try to get into that. It's so much, son. You see, if you're talking about building one, that's money. And you're talking about the upkeep of one, that's money. And we talking about a building here, been here since over 1955 when this building was built.
Oh, wow.
And so I'm saying what this building need, $100,000 would just be a good church for it. I mean, just to fix just the inside, just this inside. So that's what it take money, though. And I done spent a lot of money since. You ever get that report, son? You heard that report?
Yeah.
And it's money. And like you said, people look down on, especially preachers. I admire you and I didn't tell you to do it. That's what you do on Sunday morning with that lesson. I didn't tell you to do that. And God knows you think I don't appreciate it? And God knows it needs to be said. He knows it, and I did not tell you to do it.
Well,
you did it on your own accord.
I think the hardest thing to do is to have to be able to ask people for money, and people think that money is the only thing that you want. But it takes money to run a successful organization, like you said.
Man, if you want to do it, listen. You know what? And I don't know whether that happened or not. But let me tell you what. Boy was talking about my own musician of the Sunday, and I didn't know he was talking about my man. He said, "Man, I would give that man $300." He said, "Boy, he's some musician." And I thought he was talking about somebody else. Cause see, he thought that boy was just playing for me. He didn't know it was my musician.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. And he talking about what he gave him and he might have told that boy that.
Mm-hmm.
But what you're saying is money talk with people like that.
Yeah, it does.
You hear me now?
Yeah.
So when you say church need money, dog.
Yeah. But again, what's your position on the stand of the church when it comes down to giving and money and time?
Well, I mean, it takes our tithes, it takes our time, it takes our talent, and then we're called to be a living sacrifice, so then we're called to go beyond that. And so as we do these things, we realize that it's unto the glory of the Lord. So we're called to be a living sacrifice. All those principles, I mean, they're read in the Bible, and they're seen in the Bible. They're seen in the New Testament church on the day of Pentecost, and then there's persons of all of one accord, and then as they grow by the church understanding that they're to give out of the abundance, and then the needs of everyone is met out of that. And so we become free that way, inwardly, that we are trusting in God for all of our needs. And all of our needs, but also, I believe God also gives us some of our wants. He says, so, we can give Him the desires of our heart. So God has promised to meet our needs, but also God knows that we desire things and that we need things. We need a home, we need a house, all those things. But it's the same thing when it comes to the house of the Lord. There's upgrades we need. There's transportation that we need to bring others to the body. As Pastor just mentioned, the next project will be redoing the choir stand. That the choirs will be able to be seated and comfortable,
Yes, sir.
surrender unto the Lord.
Right.
So there's much that we can do, and it's all unto the glory of the Lord that we may reach the community. And one thing that we talked about with Pastor Rambo, and he's talked to us, and you and I and other leaders have talked about, that everything within the community, if it's of God or not of God, it grows by the seed of an investment. good, bad, or indifference, how we view that, and we look around, everything that's growing, that's how it grows. It grows that, it has to be sown.
Yeah,
sown-
it got to be a sown seed.
Yeah, it's
For
an
the,
investment.
for the come up or develop.
Yeah. So we're excited about, getting Pastor Rambo's office together and the work and the contributions that, you and Sister Burgess have made, and Deacon and Sister Johnson and others, Deacon Chandler. So the church is, they're starting to give, but we need others that true love to give, to come down and work, put their work clothes on, put their jeans on. We still have the big project of the pews that are going to be refinished, and our deadline for that is Thanksgiving. So by the time we get into the Thanksgiving holiday, that we have the sanctuary upgraded, because we know we'll have most of us have family coming into town. We'll have other visitors coming. And that's a special season that we give unto the Lord. So we want it done not by Christmas, we want it done by Thanksgiving. So that's our goal.
Well, one question I want to pose to you is, what are the specific things that you need, that the church needs to achieve your goals for this week?
Okay. Well, right now, we could use men and women, persons who want to come down and help us move things around, help us caulk, help us paint, help us to clean up the bathrooms. We've got some trim work outside, so we need laborers. We need more paint. We need some brick mold, trim. We need some more outside paint. Need some more inside paint. Need some more caulking. The flooring material that you mentioned, and then if they happen to have frames, if they have some existing frames that are nice, if they would like to donate them to the church, because we're going to, with Pastor Rambo's permission, some of his documents we want to take and be able to frame those up, as he and Sister Rambo kind of look through those on how they want, because we want to, there again, with his blessings and permission, begin to display the 50 years of ministry, here in the city and here within the state, and also within our convention.
Well, Minister Gamble, I want to go on record and thank you for all your efforts and all the hard work that you put into True Love.
Sure.
And I know it hasn't been easy. It's everybody has a life, and a lot of times our life interferes with our ministry, and it should be one of the same, actually. So we appreciate.
It's been a joy and a blessing being here at True Love. Come join us.
Yeah, I want to commend both of you for the great spirit that you have, and Brother TYLEE, I want to certainly thank God for you, for your ministry.
Yes.
You young Timothy in the ministry.
Amen.
And you're doing a great job. I thank God for you and for the great spirit that you bring into this body.
Well, God bless. God be the glory.
Amen.
Thank you both.
Thank you.
Amen.